Hey there. Thank you so much for tuning in to the final video of this series. For this final video, I'm going to share a story about an amazing project that worked in Livingston, Montana, and how your support can make projects like this not only possible, but even better. So we provide a lot of what we do for free to schools, just because we know teachers are crunched on time, so are any educators and administrators. Unfortunately, our education system is, the funding for our education system in Montana is consistently cut. And we know that that has a very difficult, challenging impact on teachers, educators, administrators, and of course, students and families as well. So rather than extract from that education system that is already currently underfunded, we are trying to provide a value add, something that's supportive for the long-term well-being of our amazing Montana educators and school systems. So I wasn't surprised when in the summer of 2021, a teacher from East Side Elementary in Livingston, Megan Brenna, reached out asking about our Compassion Classrooms curriculum. I was like, great, let's meet up, let's talk about your options, and no matter what, we'll give you this curriculum for free so that it is available to you and your students if you want to use it, if you find it valuable. So we met up with Megan Brenna and also the school counselor there, Jason Carls, to talk about options. So we explored kind of the three different tiers of options we usually offer. One is we can give them the curriculum and they can run with it. Please just attribute, that work to Compassion Project. This is the simplest option, but it doesn't quite build those relationships that we are hoping to. Although what's important to us is that compassion is being taught in the schools. So if that's a way to do it, let's go for that. The next option is to work on a teacher training. So we can get anywhere from 10 to 75 teachers together and provide a 3 to 5 hour training where the teachers get to experience the curriculum, which is really awesome for embodying compassion and getting a sense of, oh, this is what it feels like to give compassion to myself, which means it's a little bit easier and more impactful to model that compassion and extend it to their students. So we could offer a teacher training. The third way would be to have Compassion Project facilitators like myself, maybe a couple board members, maybe a couple volunteers, come and facilitate the curriculum as like guests in the school. So the second two options do come with program fees. And so as we were talking through these different options with Megan and with Jason, they went with option one, which was to take their curriculum and run with it themselves. I think in an ideal situation, Compassion Project would actually be able to compensate or to support schools for the time involved in attending a teacher training or hosting Compassion Project facilitators in the school. That is something we'd like to work towards in the future. But I was excited. These teachers were wonderful. We had an awesome conversation about what compassion meant to them, the things that their students were struggling through, and the ways that they felt that teaching and talking about compassion would benefit their students. So from that conversation, Megan Brenna said something I will never forget. She said, kindness changes the moment, empathy changes people, and compassion changes the world. And so I was very excited to connect with these teachers and gain their insight on, the difference between kindness and empathy and compassion. So we stayed in touch. I provided the curriculum to them. I answered some of their questions about, hurdles that might come up in leading it. And I also delivered the blocks needed for the students to complete their paintings. So we donated about 200 of those wooden blocks, and they were able to supply the paint, the brushes, and the art materials. So Megan and I kept in contact while her and Jason were leading the curriculum and reaching their students. And so the 21-22 school year, they were working on that, reaching their students through different means. And then I just got an email a little bit ago, seeing the final product of this curriculum and how they brought all the student artwork together into a final art exhibit, which is now permanently located in the school. And the students walking by will get to see their art on the walls, all depicting compassion. So I'm going to share those photos below. It's a beautiful, colorful, vibrant, dreamy display of compassion now permanently installed in their school. And I love this idea that the students could have a lasting impact on the environment, the physical environment of their school, bringing so much color and story into that space and feeling proud of themselves about doing that work. So I'm so proud and so excited about the work that just happened in Livingston. And I know we still have a long way to go. So in total, those 2 teachers receiving our curriculum and a little bit of support and a little bit of empowerment along the way were able to teach and spread compassion to 190 elementary school students in Livingston, which is just so exciting. And it really shows how far your dollars go in impacting students. Just 2 teachers reaching 190 students. So we're pretty excited about this. We want to celebrate the incredible work of Jason and Megan and all their students at Livingston Eastside Elementary. All right, so that's a quick story about one way that our work can look. And I hope it makes your day a little bit better. Again, we really need your support to keep this work going, to reach more Montana schools and folks working with youth, with elders, providing care in our community. So I'd love to get a donor coffee with you to sit down and really hear about your why. Why is this work important to you? How do you stand to benefit from this work we are doing? And how can we partner together to have a meaningful impact on our community? So I hope you reach out. Would love to chat. Please support our campaign and help us reach our goal. Thanks so much, y'all. It's been great connecting with you. And again, my heart is filled with gratitude. Thank you so much for your support.